on, Sam. You can do this, you can do this. Hello, I'm Sam. And I'm taking some time out of my day to do something I've never actually done before on this channel. To say hello, to say how are you, to say Merry Christmas, and to say thank you for just the whole year in general, actually. It has come to my attention there are a bunch of new eyes on this channel. And to me, an idiot with a microphone, makes me feel angsty, makes me feel insecure, makes me feel like my insecurities are on full display! You know how the YouTube game works. Sometimes there's whole spikes of popularity. Other times, for months at a time, it could be, what, 100 views, video to video. And I love both of them. To me, this has always just been a hobby. A very strict, OCD-driven hobby. I've always viewed myself as more of just a thread starter. Like, I've posted a thread with the title, and the comment section is where it actually happens. I engage with a lot of my comments, the good and the bad, because, well, they're funny. But to me, that's what fandom is. I want to hear your opinions, and I hope you want to hear mine. I hope my positivity, my optimism for some of my weirder opinions rubs off on you, and vice versa. If you love something I hate, I want to know why, and I want to borrow and absorb some of that love off of you. That sounded kinky. And it's that key difference, that difference in attitude, that's really defined my year on YouTube, in fandom, even in academia. I'm probably going to bring it up again. I'm a master's student, and I'm going to keep repeating this until I feel sufficiently proud of it. No, not yet. Call me SamyulDavis. It's a film degree. It's a very long, boring, media, legal dissertation. And I'm going to spare you from that, for now. For my fascination this year has been fandom. I try to integrate myself in as many different circles as possible and see all the different ways of enjoying a community and some of the brilliant, abstract, lovely things that can come out of it. Of course, it can also be weaponized. That sounds stupid to say, yes, but we also happen to live in really stupid, politically motivated times.
And this Christmas, start trying to reevaluate your own position in all of this. Start thinking about the people you follow and who might be able to benefit from those opinions. Radicalizing, recruiting, weaponizing, these sound like dramatic terms, but they're not. They happen all around us every single day. Politics in media is simply just not a new phenomenon. Not TV, not sci-fi, and definitely not Doctor Who. Are you watching this show as a piece of entertainment, or a talking point in some kind of culture war? I think that answer has surprised even me. That's okay, because we've got to get smarter. We have to become smarter viewers and smarter fans. If you hate the show, and you want it to fail, and there's just too much PC in your everyday life, then disconnect a little bit. That's completely fine. Do what's good for you, and do stuff that'll make you happy, not more angry. The Rotten Tomatoes score of Doctor Who and The Last Jedi, or whatever it is this week, is not some noble crusade. In fact, it's often targeted. Why would you want to fall into a rabbit hole where you become so angry and worked up that an average internet score is the most satisfaction you get in your week? That's not fun, and that's not fandom.
Outrage has become a currency, and that's true no matter what side of the political spectrum you sit on. For the record, I have a beautiful comment section. This little tablet has been providing me some of the most joy I've had all year. I'd love to punch you in the face. Ooh, keep it classy. Millennial NPC cuckshill! Are those the hit new words now? Are those the cool new phrases on 4chan? Sam is pedo. Ooh, and I got James Gunned. Man, there's nothing like a bit of emotive slander to use against your political opponents for talking a different opinion about a sci-fi show. Ah, my particular favourite. Fuck this. You don't know canon. That is my favourite one. Sure, I may have graduated on a published, high-achieving paper based on this very exact kind of person, but yeah, this guy's read 10,000 posts, so I'm a dickhead with a microphone, and I've been honoured that I found like-minded people in there, because for every one of these Daily Mail big boys, there are 5 genuinely kind, interesting, intelligent people out there who have just, no matter of age, creed, or whatever, has just replied beautifully. And that's what fandom is. What we're doing right now, that's fandom. Unrelated fact, it's been a year to the day when The Last Jedi was released in cinemas. The day that political activism was invented. For example, is your paper online? I love your work and I would love to read it. Look at that sweetheart. Look at that absolute sweetheart. For the record, everything I have and can say about this issue are just sound bites of the larger issue. I would love to share this dissertation And I probably should, considering it's never going to be more topical. And as my child, my labour of love, my baby, yeah, I think once I get it binded, once it's published, I will read an extract. I'll read a couple extracts in the new year, if that sounds good. And then I'll say nothing more about it ever again. How's that for a deal? So thank you for your kind responses, thank you for your attention. Thanks for the interest, honestly. In a year that's been a lot of just mostly hard work, this has been one of the highlights of that year. Oh, sorry Henry Jenkins, you'll have to wait, I just got another comment in a second. Literally the second. Not watching it, never will. This is another political effort like an all-women's Ghostbuster. What next? A gay Doctor Who? Oh my god. Thank you guys. I love those guys. They just constantly prove me fucking right. Which also depresses me, and also just, you gotta laugh. So there is no Doctor Who Christmas special this year because, you know, war on Christmas. But I hope you have a good one nonetheless. I'm gonna leave a bunch of links for my playlists down in the description if you're interested. There's a big back catalogue of shit on this channel, which is just buried under the algorithm. There's 3 things I want you to take away from this video. Number 1, Google Article 13. If you don't already know, you probably know, give it a Google. By this time next year, there may not be a YouTube as we have it right now. I'm not fear-mongering and it's not extreme. Article 13 kind of threatens everything transformative and creative and experimental the internet has. We're going to protect bigger artists from copyright by introducing an algorithm that screws over smaller, more vulnerable artists. I hate hashtags, but hashtag save your internet. There is not a more pressing issue for us and our weird little niche hobby right now. Number 2, be careful of people who might want to use your outrage and your opinions for a different ulterior motive. Fandom is filled with different opinions, and if you can articulate that sensibly, maturely, without resorting to awful, shitty, boring diatribes, then that's the point. That's the fun. And number 3, have a good Christmas. I got sentimental at the end there. Hey! Hey! Seriously, have a good one.